Hi, I'm Cynthia Ariosta here in Fort Bragg at Glass Beach, one of our most amazing tourist attractions. These beaches were the Fort Bragg dump from 1943 to 1949. Everything was dumped here, including bottles. And now they've turned to beautiful, polished glass. Look, sparkly. In a moment, we'll meet Captain Cass, our resident authority on Glass Beach and all it contributes to our area. So here I am with Captain Cass Forrington, who's written a book and operates the Fort Bragg Sea Glass Museum. And he is our resident authority on Glass Beach. Hi, Captain.
Hi, how you doing?
I'm very well, thanks. Tell me a little bit about this fantastic beach and all that you know, in brief.
Well, this beach is the second of three town dump sites. This was a dump site from 1943 until 1949. Fort Bragg began dumping in the ocean after the 1906 earthquake destroyed the center of town. And what happens in Fort Bragg is that these rock formations behind us set up wave patterns to keep everything on the beach. Nothing ever washes away here.
Really?
Yes, it's a magnificent place. All these beaches are large natural tumblers. And because of that, the dump site would fill, and they had to move it. So the first dump site was active from 1906 until 1943. When that filled, they moved it to this beach, and this beach was an active dump site from 1943 until 1949. When it filled, they moved it again to the north to what we call Glass Beach, and that was the dump site from 49 until 67 and is now part of McCarricker State Park.
Tell me a little bit about the marine life and what the glass does to facilitate that here.
Well, all the glass is colored or clarified with minerals, and the glass is made with soda and lime. And as the glass dissolves in the salt water, which is what gives it its frosty appearance, the appearance of sea glass, it releases those minerals, and that's the basis of the food chain. So what's happened in Fort Bragg is that we've created a fantastic underwater garden here based upon the mineral seepage off these beaches. Just like life erupts around underwater thermal vents where minerals are coming up through the Earth's crust, in Fort Bragg, it's thriving off the minerals seeping off our beaches.
So this is a great place to dive.
This is a fantastic diving destination for snorkelers and skin divers who want to see an unusual marine environment. Fort Bragg is very unique that way on the West Coast.
That is fantastic. Who knew? Glass Beach, Fort Bragg, California.